Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video on the best budget gaming PC to run Fortnite. So here we go. At the time of this recording, this computer is about $320 US, so I'm not sure if it's gonna go up or down in the near future. So for the first part, we have the CPU. I went with the Intel Pentium G4400. This is a 3.3 gigahertz dual core processor, but it does have 4 cores, so I mean 4 threads, which they act as cores, so you do have that 4 cores for only $50. This is a great CPU for the price point and for the build. For the motherboard, that has the same CPU socket, which is the LGA1151. This is a great budget motherboard. You don't really need anything fancy at this price level. This motherboard is only $41 at the time of this recording. Supports 32 gigabytes of RAM. There's no Crossfire, SLI, or RAID support, but you don't really need anything at this level. So yeah, and it supports 32 gigabytes of RAM. So if you want to upgrade it in the near future, it's there for you. Next, we have one stick, 4 gigabyte of crucial DDR4 memory. I went with a 4-stick RAM because at this price point it's going to be around $100 for 8 gigabytes of RAM. Prices of RAM have really went up in the past, like, I would say 6 months to a year. They used to be a lot cheaper, but now this is what it is. So it's going to be $50 for a 1-stick of 4 gigabytes. But on the motherboard, there is a slot for a second one, so later if you collect the money, this is the first thing I would upgrade. I would add another stick of 4 gigabyte RAM because it's playable, but you are going to want 8 gigabytes of RAM. But for now, 4 gigabytes is fine. The next component is the hard drive. This is just a regular mechanical hard drive, 7200 RPM internal hard drive. This one is 320 gigabytes, and it's a Seagate Barracuda. This one is like $20 on Amazon right now. So right here, it's all up to you. You could go even lower, like 120 gigabytes, or you could go a little higher to 500 gigabytes. It's all roughly going to be the same amount, around 20 bucks. I just went right in the middle. It's all up to you. If you're only wanting to play a couple games and you're not too big on downloading things, a lower end one of this shouldn't really matter. So next, it is the graphics card. Over here you really have two choices. There is the Nvidia GTX 1030, which is obviously the Nvidia side, and then on the AMD side there is the Radeon RX 550. They're both 2 gigabyte cards, and they both support 1080p gaming, and for our Fortnite PC this is going to give us just enough power. Neither one of those two need the external power, so you don't need to go with the fully modular power supply. So that's a plus there, but they will only be 2 gigabytes of VRAM. Next is the power supply. Now at this price point, you don't need anything too overkill, especially with the parts that you're using. I just found a really good deal on this one. This is $39.99, so $40. It's an EVGA 500 watt power supply. 500 watts is kind of overkill, but if you can get it for the price, why not? It's fit to upgrade later, just in case you want to upgrade any components later. It has more than enough of the wattage there for you. And this last part also is up to you, the tower case, and this is basically just all up to you if you just stay in the price point. This case is about $20 right now with a $10 mail-in rebate, so it's only going to be about $10 off Newegg, but this is at this time of recording, so I'm not sure what it will be later, but this is all up to you. With this PC fully built, you could run the game 1080p, all medium settings, averaging 50 to 60 FPS. If you like to bump down the settings, or if I were you, I would bump down the resolution to 720p, so 1280 by 720. It still looks almost the same, basically, to me, and it will save you a lot of FPS, so you can either bump up the settings, or just keep them the same, and you'll be averaging 60 to 70 FPS solid without any dips. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, and please comment for any other PC videos you would like me to make. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.